Hey guys! So today's video I am going to do an evening glam kind of look. I ended up going like with a smoky eye and a full coverage foundation and I love it. I think it turned out so good and I wanted to do this tutorial for you guys because I love a full face glam look and I love a dark lip. I'm so pale that that's really what looks best on my skin, and I just was like, you know what, we need to do an evening glam kind of look. I did do a mini Sephora haul. I'm not going to include that in the title of the video, but there are some new items that I got since my last Sephora haul and I am just in love with them. They all are products that I tried new today in the video, but this video is more as like a get ready and a glam look video. I'm going out to dinner with my family. We're gonna do a James family dinner, and that's something that we do once a month with my side of the family. And so anyways, I wanted to do a glam look and just kind of look a little more girly, especially since I don't wear makeup every day and get dressed up every day since I work at home now for my new job. So I just wanted to like feel really pretty and really girly, and so I decided to do this look for you guys. I hope you enjoy. I thought that I would do like a get ready with me. I know that that was like my last video, but I had really nowhere to be, and so therefore my makeup didn't look the best. So today I am going to just get ready and try and actually look beautiful. I have not done my hair yet, you can tell. I have just let it air dry, and that'll kind of be like the end of my video. I'm not going to do like a tutorial on how to do your hair, but I was going to get my hair ready at the end of the video together with you guys and show you a little bit of what I do when I want to curl my hair and, you know, just go out for the evening and try to look a little more presentable. If you hear the gunshots in the background, that is Quinn watching The Punisher. I'm sorry for the groaning. I have a clean beauty blender here. I actually just washed it. I know that it looks awful. I never have any idea how best to clean these things. I just clean it with like antibacterial soap, and I wonder if it's like stained. I don't know, but it's actually clean. Like, you're probably thinking, no, it's not, because it doesn't look clean. We're gonna start out with the Cover FX Water Cloud Primer. I'm going to put a little bit on. Oh, it's blue, which I'm sure is where the mint cooling effect is. It's blue, so I'm just gonna rub that into my fingers and press it into my face. Feels good. I don't feel any cooling effect. I guess like if you know, fan yourself, it feels a little cooling. Okay, so now that I'm primed, we're gonna try this. If it doesn't look right, I'm gonna just use the Bare Minerals, let's be real. But we're gonna try the Hourglass Vanish, and I'm thinking this is gonna be too yellow, but just bear with me, people. Okay, I actually don't think it looks that bad on the face. So I don't know what I'm gonna think when I go to edit this video, but right now in the viewfinder it actually looks kind of nice. I mean, I'm sure it looks a little bit yellow. Actually, I'm gonna touch up right here. Also, I did leave my beauty blender, or my beauty sponge, fairly well dampened, so hopefully this will spread a little easier. I know that the Bare Minerals is a water-based foundation, and I have no idea what the Hourglass is, but we'll see if having a little extra water helps blend it out. Okay, so in the viewfinder, this does look like a little bit more warm yellow than what I would normally wear. But also in the viewfinder, I think that it kind of looks okay, and it's not too dark for me. So we're gonna roll with it. If it is too dark, then you guys just like pretend like you don't notice. As you guys saw, this is broken last time, but we are just gonna roll with it and spread some around my face. I really look like a little deer. And then I'm going to go back in with my beauty sponge and stamp that out. going to move in with the Laura Mercier setting powder. Just kind of pat that in. Yeah, it is a lot more yellow between my face and my neck. Like my face is more yellow, but I'm open to it. Okay, so now I kind of want to go in and try the Fenty bronzer that I got. I have this brush that obviously already has some bronzer on it, and it has mostly the Lorac bronzer. You know what, I might just take a little bit of a makeup wipe. And it looks a little bit cleaner. Well, it looks cleaner in real life in person, but. So I have my bronzer brush, and we're just gonna kind of like press in. Hello, Mom.
I'm here.
Hello. All right, love you too. Bye. That was my mom. Okay, so I'm gonna continue going in. I already like this a lot. It looks like a nice shadow, like there's no hard line. A little bit that I have been able to put on my face. Oh, I really like it. Okay, so that might have been a little too much, but we can always buff it out later. This is like super nice. I really like this. You always want to bronze another part of your face, if not like most of it. If you're gonna wear a bronzer at all. You don't wanna just have bronzer just on your cheeks. You wanna make sure that you have it in a lot of other places on your face, just to make it look a lot more natural. I do like to just run it up the sides of my nose. So far I really like this. I'm gonna just kind of like buff in a little bit more there, but gosh, this looks really pretty. I read a lot, so I'm always like looking down, and that is why I have wrinkles at my very young age of 27. So now that I've done my bronzer, I am going to go in with a little bit of a blush. And I have a couple of different options. I had bought these ColourPop blushes like maybe like 2 or 3 months ago when I got my Polite AF palette, and I really like them. Actually, I bought these because I thought that they were eyeshadows, because I was on an eyeshadow spree on ColourPop's website. I got in, I was like, gosh, these are really strange. They're cream, but I don't remember buying a cream eyeshadow. And then I put it on my eyes, and I was like, gosh, it's not showing up. It's so subtle. I mean, it's really pretty, but it's like really subtle. And I look on it, and it's a cheek color. And I was like, how dumb, Nicole. You should have seen that it was a cheek color. So anyways, I got these two. I'm feeling like this one's a lot prettier for my current face look. And it is a cream shadow. I do not like to use my finger on a cream shadow. I do like to use a brush. And it puts a good bit of color on the brush. I'm using a Morphe E4. So I am just going to kind of like rub that on my cheeks. Oh, that's really pretty. Pretty and very subtle. We're gonna go in on the other side. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of it up onto my forehead. I don't know why I see people do that, and it's probably like a 90s thing. Whatever. I'm gonna try to bake a little bit. I feel like this is a little bit of a waste of product, but I just make my foundation match my skin less. Okay, and we'll do a little bit under the eye. Now we are going to do a little eye look. I'm going to go back in with the Jaclyn Hill Vault collection again. I just kind of wanted to go with like the peachy vibe that I have going on. And I think I might start out with Rush as my base color. Right here is from Ring the Alarm. I'm just gonna go in with the Morphe E27. I like dab it around, tap off the excess, and go right in. And I'm just gonna kind of like get this in the crease kind of messily. I'm not really worried about it being perfect. I do want to blend so that there's no harsh lines, but I'm not worried about how high I kind of take it because my eyes are so deep set that I want to make sure I do have color showing, or you'll never see it. Just want to make sure that you buff this out good. We're going to do some really cool like tight blending today. I'm going to put my hair up really quick. Just kind of like get it back and away from my face. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Well, let's go in. And I want to use Secret from Ring the Alarm. I'm gonna go into my crease. It is the Morphe M506 and it's super, super tight. And we're just gonna put a little bit of Secret on the end of it, off the excess, and then we're just gonna go into that crease on like the outside edge and blend that. And this just gets like really nice and tight in that crease. Okay, and for the outside edge, I do want to go in with a slightly darker color. Use Mojo, and it is in the Dark Magic palette. Mojo. This is gonna be my outside crease color. Let's use the Morphe E22, and I'm just gonna get a little bit, I'm not even like rubbing it around in it. I just want some of this to be on the outside of the eye. Kind of take that up a little bit. I do take my eyeshadows a lot higher than most people would, just because my eyes are so hooded. We're gonna just go over my eyes with a couple of these colors. Okay, this is great. I like this fine. I'm gonna go in with a really tight brush, E17. I think a lot of people use this to like blend out their under eye. I may use these colors. I think that's actually what I'll do. I'm gonna go in, I have no idea what color this is, but this color right here, and I'm gonna put that under my eye, and then I'm gonna use a combination of these two colors to blend out a little bit more on the smoky eye that I have going on. The vast majority on the outside of the eye. You know, I don't really like it pulled tight into my eye. I do like to blend it out so that it looks smooth, but in general, I like to keep any kind of like sharp or dark eye really to the outside of my eye. I feel like my eyes are kind of close together and a little bit small, and so anytime I like put a lot of color on my eye, or if I use eyeliner, I like to try and like make it big and wide to kind of widen out my eyes a little bit. That's that palette. I really like it. I might do another video using this, and you know, it's quite pretty. So I'm gonna do my brows now, and I don't really have any major technique. I just use a powder. I do not use any kind of, you know, pomade or pencil or anything like that. I just like my brows very natural looking. I don't have terrible brows. I know that it doesn't pick up a lot in the video, but they're dark and they're fairly full. I do not pluck them. I do not wax them. I do not want to end up having super thin eyebrows that I can never do anything with unless I take the time to line them and do them. I like to be able to just walk outside, and if I have no makeup on, I look like I still have brows. I just pluck here in between my eyes. There's like 6 or 10 little hairs that just kind of like roam right here, and then I might have 3 or 4 stragglers that kind of come down into my eyelid that I don't like, but that's about it. Here we go. So my brows look pretty good. I'm going to darken that just a little bit. So we're done with brows. So we're gonna use the Morphe E46, and I'm gonna take in Kathleen's palette, I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's kind of like shimmery, and I'm gonna use this on my brow highlight and I might use it to highlight a little bit down my nose. We're gonna go in just with a little bit on that brush. Not gonna use much. I hardly ever do this, and I know people are gonna be like, oh wow, Nicole, you went really out. And then I'm gonna take it down my nose, and then do a little bit on the tip of my nose. You know what, let's just take it all over. Let's go in with my liquid eyeshadows. I'm very excited about these. So the one that I want to use, actually I'm gonna end up using both of them. I'm gonna use the Pearl in my inner like waterline. It's super bright and super like soft. It doesn't have like that harsh edge when you put it on. You first go in with Quartz and use that all over the lid on my eyes, and then we'll go in once that dries. We'll just make sure it's blended out good. I'll just take a blending brush that doesn't really have much product on it, probably this one. So I will use that and just buff it out. So I'm gonna put this all over my lid and see how it looks. Oh, actually that's really, really thick. So I'm gonna use my finger to like blend it out a little bit and like press it onto my eyelid. And I am kind of getting it all over my eyelashes, so let's hope that that doesn't affect my mascara. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm going to take the Morphe M441 and just buff that out so that in case I am not seeing the edges well in my little tiny viewfinder, that way it's, you know, nice and blended. So I am just going to softly run this over the edges just to make sure it's blended. We're gonna go in now with Pearl, and we're gonna use that on the waterline on my eye. I always see on like Instagram and Facebook and whatnot, these girls that have like this super intense corner like eye highlight, and I always wanted that, so I bought this intentionally thinking maybe they use like a liquid eye shadow. I'm probably gonna use Bdellium Tool 780. I have had this for so long, probably since I was in college, which is a really long time. And I will use that just to kind of buff it out and make sure that it looks really soft and pretty. And if you hear a machine gun in the background, that is my husband watching The Punisher. It is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Iced Latte. And this is what I usually use for my inner corner highlight. It's super shiny and super pretty. I'll, you know, kind of buff out the liquid that I've put on and use this like over it to intensify it, just because I don't really think it's giving me the bright inner corner eye that I was hoping for, but it's still really, really pretty, and like the shadow is just so pretty. Like when you put it on your hand, you can kind of buff it out and it just softens and is so, so nice, the liquid eyeshadow. So now as a last touch, I am going to take the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow and I'm going to touch up the inner corner. I am using a Morphe M506 just to do this. Now we're going to do eyeshadow, really, I kind of brush off my bake with, I'm gonna use my bronzer brush just because I wanna like color up my face, so just to keep that color consistency. And for under my eye, I'm gonna go in with the E3 and I'm just gonna like swoop that and swoop that. Okay, so I'm gonna line my eyes with a brush, and this is the Sephora Pro Tight Line Liner Brush. This eyeliner Trait XXS 32. Okay, so I just did my eyeliner off camera because it was really, really difficult to put on my eye using my tiny little viewfinder at the top. And I just went to go pick out my lashes and I realized I don't have any lash glue. So I use the Ardell lashes, and the style is 110 black, and they are just like nice little wispies, pretty natural looking. And I don't have any lash glue, so we're just gonna skip that for now. We'll put some mascara on my lashes, but otherwise the rest of it looks really good. I am going to go in and try the Benefit Roller Lash, the sample size that I got. I'm gonna use the mirror on this Bobbi Brown palette. Okay, so for like first layer, this is like super awesome. Oh my gosh. I really like this mascara. Oh my gosh. I love this. Wow. It's just 2 coats, and not even like an excessive 2 coats. That's just like 2 regular coats. Forget fake eyelashes, use your real ones, and then use this stuff. I'm so shocked, this stuff is awesome. Now we're gonna do a lip color, and in my last video, when I went to edit, I realized that I totally forgot to use a lip color. So I am going to use the Morphe Liquid Lip in the color Jealousy. Okay, so for my lip liner, I'm going to use the Essence, and the color is 06 Satin Mauve, and I am just going to use my compact to apply this again. And I overline my lips a little bit, but not too much. Okay. So I am going to go in now with my Morphe Liquid Lip. It's like, it dries down and it's the smear proof kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, it's just a bomb. I mean, just wonderful. I have another lip color that I wanted to try. Let me find it. It's by Laura Mercier. It's very beautiful. It's like this deep purple, and I can always take it off and change it if it doesn't match, but I kind of want to try it. I got this lip color like 3 or 4 years ago, and I have still hardly ever used it, but it is so beautiful. Look at how like pretty and dark that is. I am like so, I am probably gonna put that over my, I'm gonna put that over my liquid lip. Let's see what this looks like. Very like glam evening. Here's a fun tip and something you should probably know. These Morphe liquid lips, I had a trip for my work. It was just like a day trip, but I had to do my makeup pretty early, and I think I did it like 6:30 in the morning, and I didn't get home until 7:30 at night. And I promise you, I had eaten breakfast, I had eaten lunch, and I had snacked, and this still was on just as much as it was when I started. Okay, on to my hair. I'm curling my hair tonight to annoy you. That's true love. Smells really good. It tastes terrible. Okay, so I'm gonna do my hair really fast, and I might narrate a little bit in the beginning, but I'm probably just gonna speed through all of it on camera and just kind of give you guys an idea of a full glam look that I may do. I have no extensions, no anything in my hair. I did color it, used to color it a long time ago, and I have been letting it grow out. I take my vitamins every day, so it helps my hair to stay like nice and dark and rich, and so I don't usually I don't have to keep up color like if I don't want to. The reason that I chose to before was because I thought I wanted like a richer color, and then I realized, like looking at old pictures, that my natural hair color is a very rich dark brown. Okay, so on the underneath sides of my hair, I just take this crimper, and because my hair does not have extensions in it, I do like to have more full volume, so I'm just going to run this around on some parts underneath my hairline. That is just to kind of give myself some volume. Ooh. So I am going to go in and curl my hair. I am using the Hot Shot tools, and I want to say that this is an 1.5 inch barrel. It's pretty big. I like to have like big loose waves and curls. Separate my hair again, and I'm only going to do 2 layers. I don't get too in depth with this. I want it to look really messy and kind of like, not beachy because it won't be tight enough waves for that, but just like really messy and like relaxed. So I'm gonna let this side kind of cool, and I'm just like really stoked about this makeup. It ended up turning out so good and not having any fake lashes on. I think that this turned out really nice. It looks so pretty. I do not think that this foundation is too dark or too yellow. I think that it looks really, really great, and I kind of see why everybody's so excited about this Vanish Hourglass foundation, especially the stick foundation. I really like the stick. So brush my hair out. So this is my finished look. I think that it looks so nice, and it turned out really great. My hair turned out good. I'm just gonna top it off with some earrings. And I have no idea where I got these from, but they are just nice and light. And I have my normal Kendra Scott necklace. I sleep in it, so it's on all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you like this glam evening look. I just tried to do like a peachy purpley inspired, you know, makeup vibe going on, and I think that it just looks so beautiful. It's glam, definitely. It's an evening look, but it's not too intense. It's not too dark or too bronze. It definitely could be worn in day or in the evening. It's super versatile. It's very easy. It's very neutral and at the same time bold. I think it turned out great. I really like some of the new products that I tried. I super love that Roller Lash by Benefit Cosmetics. That mascara is like the bomb. I have never tried anything so amazing. I'm definitely gonna get probably the full size of that once my travel size runs out, and use more in any other makeup videos that I might do for you guys. And I hope that you enjoyed this. So please like and subscribe. I am very excited to give you guys more looks. I am super excited to kind of go down maybe this avenue with beauty and skincare and whatnot. I have always enjoyed it, as you can see in other videos that I've posted for you guys, but I would really like to kind of get a little bit more into makeup. I don't know, it just seems like it's fun and it's so girly and beautiful. So anyways, Please like, subscribe, comment. I would love to see it all. I hope that you guys have a really great evening, and I am gonna go enjoy dinner with my family. You guys have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you later. Bye.